What's up, y'all? As of this video, it is officially 2024. So I thought I'd do a quick recap of 2023 in retrospect. See what I learned. What changes I've brought about in my life. Well, if you've been following me, you know. It's been about a year and some change since I started my YouTube channel. Started recording myself and uploading videos. And I gotta tell you, learning how to speak in front of a camera really helped me in my personal life. Learning how to elaborate, enunciate, talking to you guys, looking at the camera, maintaining eye contact. All these factors are beneficial to how I interact with people in real life. And I've certainly seen many changes for the better. Anyone that I have started talking to, whether it be strangers, people that I encounter, the workers at the restaurant, or people at work, the janitors, anybody. Always got to put on a smile on my own face. And like I said in my previous videos, your energy, the aura that you emanate, it transfers. They can feel it. They feel that energy. Having a smile on your face, not looking grumpy. When you maintain eye contact and you really hone in on them, focus, they know they are being heard. When you can recall information for them, they know that you are listening to them and they appreciate you for that. And you don't have to do anything special. Just go out of your way to say a few more words. Rather than, hi, thank you, to someone you bought food, the cashier. You can say, hey, how was your day? How you doing? And you never know. Just like that, one of them have told me I always bring a smile to her face. When she sees me, she knows that I'm a person that brings about joy. And that, in return, puts a smile to my own face. Because I know I didn't do anything special. I merely used words, and that helped elevate their day. And that gift of gab. Sure, you might have a gift. Certain people might have certain skills. Being able to talk to people could be one of them that they harnessed and honed from childhood, growing up. Their environments, their family and friends. They just developed how to talk to people, how to have charisma. But hey, like I said, it's all about your mindset. How you see the world. You can see it as a dark, bleak place, or you can see it as a light, a positive place to merely elevate people and just be a little more warm. Bring about some warmth to people. And just like that, people will feel that energy and they will reciprocate. They can't help but do so. Because just think about it, especially in this day and age, if you live in a huge city like me, located in New York City, how many people actually take the time to really have a conversation with someone? To really get to know them rather than just being acquaintances. So merely just elevating your speech from, hey, can I get this? All right, thank you. So, hey, if you see their name tag, read their name out. Hey, Mark, how's your day going? Yeah, nice weather out today, huh? Hey, you seem to be doing good yourself today. Something like that, you know? It helps. Trust me. Hey, after all, I told you I got some feedback from people. Just the other day, I was talking to this girl at work who works in a different department. But I see her a few times. I swing by, start talking to her. And she told me, you just have this chill vibe that's contagious. I just can't help but feel at ease when I talk to you. Hey, let me tell you, when people like being around you, that's where everything starts, where everything begins. Because us humans are a community species. We can't help but interact with others. And if people like to be around you, you give them good vibes, chill vibes. Well, guess what? They just want to be around you even more. And you can start from there. You dictate the pace. You could befriend them, become close friends. And hey, if this girl is cute, ask her out. See, that's the key difference. I'm sure if you watch my videos, you probably watch other people on YouTube. And I know you definitely come across the statement, don't dip your pen in company ink, or don't where you eat. I'm sure you heard of that one. But that's because in this day and age, people don't know how to act. They're robotic. They have some sort of flow chart. They come across as fake, with ulterior motives and agenda. I mean, sure, yeah, you want to get laid or something. You want to ask her out. But hey, you know nothing about this shit. Why don't you strike up a conversation first, It all starts from there. If you can talk to people, if you can get them to ease up, open up, well, guess what? They'll open up for you, if you know what I mean. And it's just easy. When you go in there, just all chill, nothing too serious. Just trying to spark a conversation. What's going on? Hey, how's your day? Hey, you look like you're having a rough time over there. Anything I could help with, And you'd be surprised. People that are stressed out especially, or just engrossed in their work for hours, they can't help but to start venting, to start talking to you. You chime in, steer it to the direction you want. Be encouraging. Or, hey, if you choose to do so, you can pile on. Be like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, this work, I feel you, man. This work sucks, dude. See, if you have direction, you are the captain. And you simply steer the ship where you want to go. Ask the questions you want, and they will follow suit. And if you do this enough times, it just becomes second nature. See, I'm not saying I worked from nothing to something. I was naturally always a talkative person. Growing up, in elementary school, during parent-teacher conference, the teacher used to complain to my mom, yo, this guy thinks he's the mayor, walking all over the tables, talking to people left and right. Well, somewhere in between, between college, all the way to maybe graduation, starting work a bit, it gets a bit lonely when it just becomes work. You stop talking to people, you stop socializing, friends that you made from middle school, high school, they spread out, and especially college, it gets a bit distant with people. So you have to be mindful about this kind of thing and take an active approach to not forget how to socialize. Because everything in life requires practice. You can't just theorize, watch videos, read books, learn about this stuff. You got to go out to the field and experiment and work these muscles. Just like me hitting the gym. If you don't work it, you will get rusty. And when the time comes, you'll stumble, you'll fumble around. You start talking to people, you can't be natural. You're trying to think of the next thing to say. And with that comes inauthenticity. You just go, um, okay, all right. You know what I'm trying to say here. It's just not gonna flow. So that's, of course, the one thing I learned that I really value making videos like these. I can't help but to really focus on what I'm trying to say on the fly as well. To be quick with it, quick thinking. If you watch my videos, you know I do not make any edits. I don't cut anything. It all comes free flowing. And at first, when I first started making these videos, I did think about it. Should I do jump cuts? Should I cut off any of these pauses? I took videos many different times. I restarted videos a handful of times in the beginning as well. But if you see my progress from the early first videos, like the first 10 till now, you will see, yeah, sure, of course, there's some times here and there where I still have to pause, look at the camera, collect my thoughts, and then begin a new topic. But it comes naturally now. I don't hesitate because during a real audience, a real conversation, you will have lulls in between. You will have pauses and momentary silences. And that's what makes it authentic, what makes it natural. You see, in this day and age, the most egregious thing about these YouTube shorts, Instagram stories, and all the TikTok is they try to cram as much information as possible for you. Getting rid of all the pauses, just non-stop words and information, one right after another. Bam, bam, bam. And that gets rid of the human element. Me talking to you like this with no cuts brings about a level of camaraderie, closeness, friendship, whatever the word you're looking for. You have a feeling of connection. Now, let's move on. This year in retrospect, well, last year, my mom passed away 2 years ago, December 10th, 2021. So, it's been 2 years since. And let me tell you, it doesn't get any easier. Sometimes, when you're making the trip down memory lane, it's still as fresh as it can be 2 years ago. The wound still cuts deep, man. I'm telling you, losing the closest people in your life, your mom, my mom, I wouldn't wish this upon anybody. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. But in some ways, I can see the positives. As much as I don't want to say it, it has changed me. Losing my mom has really changed my outlook on life. To really appreciate the small things, the mundane things of life, things you may not have really stopped to think about and glossed over. Everyday trivial routines, just seeing my dad, just seeing my brother, just looking back, how far I've come, how much I've grown as a kid to an adult, seeing my brother age, my dad aging as well. You come to appreciate life, truly, because I know, nothing is ever promised. Everything will eventually comes to an end. And with that being said, when you know everything has an ending, a set point, an expiration date, you come to cherish these things that much more. And things end a lot faster than you think. Seeing my dad age, getting older every year, I truly cherish the moments I have with him. Obviously, in a perfect world, no matter what, he's gonna go. And like I said, in a perfect world, he's going to go before I do. So I will have to go through that pain again, losing him in the future. It is inevitable. But I also take these moments and cherish them. Don't take anything for granted. Be mindful. Be wary of these kind of things, you know. Too many times do we get caught up in everyday tasks, everyday routines, you know. Go to work, come back home, kick it, turn on the TV, whatever your vice is. And then go to bed and repeat the cycle all over again. And once in a while, probably kick it with the boys, your friends. But that's about it. And you gotta take the time, the moment to really cherish these, to recollect your thoughts. And unfortunately, it sometimes takes drastic measures for you to wake up, to really understand what life is all about. And that for me is losing my mother. Like I said, it's been 2 years, and it's still as fresh as it was 2 years ago when she stopped breathing. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, if you use an iPhone, iPhone has a cruel way of not letting you forget. I have pictures of my mother, and it shows me those times. Out of nowhere, it just shows my mom. As I remembered, as vivid as it gets. You can't get more than that on a video or a photo. Hearing her voice, I'll never forget. Her smell, her scent. It hurts. But you gain a newfound sense of gratitude for the people around you, and appreciation for your friends and family. And honestly, even the people that I converse with at work. Any people that I meet, new interactions. I always appreciate that. Watching them smile, you know, putting on a smile for them, making them smile. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have. Human connection. It's all paramount. All these individual accolades, achievements, you know, maybe your career, making all this money. Sure, that helps you in your life. But ultimately, the most important thing, the apex of life, are the bonds that you form with the people around you, the people that are important to you. And at the end of the day, all you're gonna have are the memories with them, giving them a good time when their final chapter ends and closes. And soon, inevitably, so will yours. So will mine. Of course, this might be a more somber outlook. But like I said, you can't experience the good without experiencing the bad. You won't truly understand the depth of the good things of life without understanding the bad. Whatever analogy you want, there's no light without darkness. Depth can't be achieved without shadows. And I'm going to leave you with that. 2023 has taught me a lot. Has taught me what truly is important. And honestly, that's why I even made this YouTube channel. Me becoming more charismatic, being able to portray my thoughts, project them in this presentable fashion. That's merely a byproduct once you understand yourself, what I'm truly about. My authenticity oozes out. So with that being said, I'm gonna cap this video off by saying, hey, Happy New Year, fellas. Hope 2024 brings even better things. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Peace.